Hi, you just Googled Charlotte, North Carolina houses for sale and you found me. Now, I am neither a house nor am I for sale, so why am I here? My name is Brian Trainum. I've lived in and around Charlotte, North Carolina for 15 years. For 13 of those years, I have been guiding people through their mortgage process. Sorry to bring up the word mortgage. Talking about mortgages is never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever as exciting as going out and looking at homes. Unfortunately, unless you plan to buy a house with cash, it's a conversation you should have, and you should have it as soon as possible, and here's why. Now, I don't want you to believe all the news. The doom and gloom may be somewhat accurate, but it has gotten exhausting to listen to. I help people with their mortgages every day, and I can tell you that banks are lending. But it's harder than it used to be. Many years ago, you did not need to talk to a bank first because they were closing everything that came their way. This is not the case anymore. While the banks are lending, it is imperative to get your mortgage process started as soon as possible. Ideally, before you even get in the car to go check out that awesome listing down the street. Even if you're supremely confident that your loan will be fine, take a moment and talk to a mortgage professional. Credit, income, asset guidelines have all gotten tighter. You may think you're fine because you have the income and assets needed, but if these things can't be verified according to the stricter guidelines, that's a hurdle you'd rather know of now versus when you're under contract. What happens if you're right? What happens if your mortgage is absolutely perfect? You now have an approval letter that you can submit with your offer. And this lets your seller know both that you're serious, and hopefully it'll give your agent some leverage to negotiate a lower sales price because you've already gone through the hurdles of financing. A conversation is free, guys, and it's invaluable to have a professional's guidance as you make one of the largest purchases in your life. Honestly, because of the lending environment, mortgage professionals are more valuable to you now than they ever have been. My name is Brian Trainum. I'm a licensed mortgage professional in North Carolina, and I can only lend in North Carolina. Regardless, if you have a question or concern about how to proceed with finding a good mortgage contact, reach out to me and I will help you. The company I work for is fantastic, and we're licensed in 10 states. It's important to me that you get good information when you need it without having to ask more than once. I enjoy this. This is always a bit embarrassing to admit. I very much enjoy helping people with their mortgage process. It's a big deal. I like being a resource for folks as they go through it. Whether you're lending in North Carolina or not, I welcome the chance to serve you. Thanks for the moment. Please let me know if this was helpful by commenting below, and I hope to serve you soon. Bye.